Hey guys, so my name's Jimmy, and I am going to talk about one of one of the personal things that I like to do is listen to one of Lindsey Stirling's newest album called Artemis. So that is what we're going to talk about in this video, and here's where I'm going to get all the facts from. So enjoy the video. In case if you don't know Lindsey Stirling is an American dancing violinist, which means she can play the violin, hit those notes, and dance while she's playing. So that's what Lindsey's all. So the release date for Artemis was on September 6th, 2019. And it was really a big one because it was like a different album than the rest because they're all real. So here was some of the songs that were in Artemis before the album came out, which are the following. The first one that she did was called Underground, which was the first song that it was introduced for the album. The second song was called Artemis, and Artemis was the theme of the album. The third song was called The Upside, and that was the instrumental, which just had the violin, but there is a voice. And the fourth one was The Upside featuring Ellie Keen, and that was like really a fun one to do with the two of them. So those songs were basically on YouTube, and those were like live streams from her, and then they just brought to life. And mostly about this album is being light. So like, if you're in the darkness and you're like the light, you can shine through like the darkness and no one can stop you. And some people were really concerned in why she did her albums different from the others, because the other ones were realistic, those were like pictures from her, but this one was anime. So like a lot of people were confused, like why did she do anime? So when she did that, when she was creating the newest album, she wanted to do something different. So she wanted to do anime because she remembered being a little kid, like I think, doing like creating the anime, which is really beautiful. And then she thought maybe this album could be anime because it could be really realistic. So that was the album of the cover. So the name of the album, Artemis. Artemis, there's one of her videos that it's Artemis is the protector of the goddess of the moon. And you can hear, if you go on YouTube, you type up Artemis, and then you hear different violins. You hear like a powerful one and another one. Those are powers of Artemis. And then you hear like voices in the ear, and then those represents the goddess of the moon. So that is really the cool video to watch. So the first song that I introduced was Underground, and that represents like everybody's trapped. So, like you're in like the Artemis girl is trapped and there's no way to fight through it. And then she like she's trying to like untrap herself. So she like brings the power and fights to reclaim her full light, and that's what that underground means. I really don't know what the other ones are because I have no idea, and I can't find them anywhere. So too bad. But that's the underground meaning of that. When all those videos and music were out in the world, she decided to do a live stream on her YouTube channel of a concert. Not just any concert, a virtual reality concert. And that was one of the newest things that people really loved doing because it was really cool. The bad thing about it, it really just had not much connection because a lot of people were in it and it just was too much. But the virtual reality was really cool. So in the summer, she went to her Artemis tour, and then it was on 2019. So it really wasn't like the full album, but she did introduce some of the album. She did bring some songs back to everybody's ear, like the arena, Shatter Me, and elements of more of that. And it was just really, it was really cool. It was in Europe. She was in her Europe tour, and then it was really a fantastic job for them. They really did an amazing job. So that was their summer tour in 2019. So during that tour, she was creating a comic book, that was mostly about Artemis' backstory. So it was like when you read the book, it had the songs like Underground, Love Goes On and On featuring Amy Lee, The Upside featuring Ellie Keen. It just was like a book about her more than you know about her. So when the album released on September 16th, you could buy it at like any of these stores that I can think of. Target was one of them. You can get the Target exclusives. You got 2 bonus features. One was Walmart. I don't think it's a bonus feature, but you can still get it. One was Amazon. You kind of like can go on every single day, basically if you're going shopping. And one was her online website. And the coolest part was she can sign it for you. And but the bad thing about it, it's cost $13. And then by 10 if you check in now, they're all sold out. So like, you better get like different ones. So yeah. Okay. 3 reasons why you should go to Lindsey's tour. 1, it has merchandise, and the designs on like logos and all that kind of stuff, it's stunning. So there's 1 reason why you should go to the tour. The second reason is the VIP experience. So I've been in the VIP experience. So you can eat food, you could meet her, you can play games, she will do a Q&A, and the most fun part is she gets to do a couple songs before an actual concert starts. The third and popular thing going to her tour is just the concert. Just going there, it just feels like you have a connection with her, and it's just super amazing that you got to see her tour. You get to see her perform, she gets to see her dog Luna, you get to see like all the experience of the concert, and which is one of the hugest and most popular things about going to her tour. So that is it, all I have for you, and maybe you could probably listen to Spotify, you could probably see the videos on YouTube, probably go to the website and probably buy the album and see where she's touring. I know she's touring in South America this year, so probably not even gonna do it because it's in South America. That's why it was just super expensive. But you can still listen to her album. It's really just great. It's just super great. So you can buy it anywhere. I think like most of the music stores probably will have it. And yeah, just thank you for watching what this album means and what's it about. Why should I listen to this? So enjoy this little preview of Lindsey Stirling's VR concert from the summer. So here it is. Enjoy the concert.